the structure of a cold call is pretty simple. We have 5 stages that we go through. We have the intro, we have the opener, the pitch, qualify, and convert. And so I'll walk you through each one with an example script and some important notes for each stage. So let's start with the introduction, which is arguably the most important part, because when someone picks up the phone, you have like 4 seconds. That's what the studies show. In my opinion, it's even less. You have about 4 seconds to make the person decide whether they want to keep talking to you or not. So you need to do this right. And since you can't say a lot of things, you need to also say it the right way. And so the best opener is just a simple one, because you need to say who you are and where you're calling from, and that it's a recorded line. Because, let me make this clear, you should absolutely be recording all of your sales calls, all of your cold calls. You need all these transcripts. If you give it to any AI, it's going to tell you exactly how you can improve. It's the best and most high leverage thing you can do right now. So if you're not recording your stuff, start right now. And so the best opener is just, hey, John, it's Leon calling from Eminence on a recorded line. How are you? And notice how I didn't go up on the how are you at the end. So let's break this down. First part, hey, John, hey, first name. This is very important. A lot of times you have lead lists and you have a phone number with a name. But for some reason, when you call them and someone picks up, you assume that it's not the person you want to talk to, or you're not sure. So you say, is this John, or is this the owner, or is this the person responsible for X? But what you show there is that you're a complete stranger. Within the first 2 words you say, within the first second, you show that you're a stranger. That's not our goal, all right? So let me make this clear. You should just assume that you're already talking to the right person, because worst case, you say, hey, John, and it's not John, it's Sarah. And then Sarah is going to say, I think you reached the wrong number. Let me connect you. But since you already assumed you reached John, it means that for someone who's not that, for Sarah, it means that you already talked to him. That's how it sounds. All right. But if Sarah picks up the phone and you're like, oh, is this John? No. What do you want from him? And then it's done. You're dead in the water. So that's not our goal. Just assume it's the right person. Just say the right name right away. It's going to be fine. Next part. Obviously, you say it's your name from your company, so they have some sort of reference. And then you say on a recorded line. It takes about less than a second, right? But if you're actually recording your calls, it's legally required. Like, do with this what you want. I'm just putting it out there. And it's the easiest way to say this without putting too much attention on it, because it kind of flows into the sentence. A lot of people make this weird, and then they say the opener, and then after that, they're like, by the way, this call is recorded. Is that fine? And then you immediately get objections. Just say this and then continue to the question at the end. Also, like I said, first name basis, no matter where in the world you're calling. Like I've called prospects in Germany where everyone says, oh, last name basis only. Doesn't matter. First name always works. And the people who are like, oh, you should actually call me by my last name because it's disrespectful, you don't want them as clients anyways. So just forget about these people. First name basis only. And then after you say, how are you? You shut up. So you end on a downward inflection and stay quiet. And then the common responses you can expect, obviously, I'm doing good. How are you? Yes. Hello. Who are you again? What company? These are all fine. Real quick, if they hang up right away, which some people do, like they hear a company, then just call again. Act like it was a mistake. If they don't pick up or decline the next call, then just move on to the next one. We don't want to waste time here. So you say the opener. If they hang up, just call back straight away. And then if they don't pick up, just disqualify and move on. But if they don't say any of that and they say something like this, then you just move on to the permission-based opener, which is you say, do you have a quick minute? I can explain what this is about right away.